Surprise, surprise. I'm up, ladies, right at 6 a.m. That's because I got to take my mama to a doctor's appointment, so I made sure I was getting out here early today. That's right, girls. Let me get your snacky poos and get your ice ready, girls. It's going to be 93. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beautifuls. They like, girl, if you don't get our grubbies and our nuts and berries, we don't care nothing about your feelings. Anyway, let me get started. I got an extra task of getting ice and making sure they have ways of staying cool this morning. I'll be back in a moment. Thank you so much. You're such a girl. Okay, now that they are preoccupied, I gave them a little bit extra snack so they could sit there while I get the ice and stuff ready. I really need to put some extra shredded wood and stuff. I'm going to do it on Sunday in here and put some more dust and stuff in their dusting bath because it's running pretty low. I had some nasty poops this morning. Could have been from the apricots. I don't know. It's a little smelly. Hopefully it'll dry up. Usually chicken poop, when it dries, it don't really like smell no more. But yeah, let me get to getting their ice ready. I think I've been having to use the ice on my refrigerator. I think I'm going to stop by the store on the way home after bringing my mom home and get a couple of bags of ice so that way I don't have to use all the ice in my refrigerator. Anyway, let me start babbling. Let me get to it. Move, please. Move it, move it. Move. You gotta move. You have to move. You have to move. Move. I'm coming over here. Nice. Yeah. Okay, that was not nearly enough ice, and I'm running out, so the ice maker has to create some more. That's why I said I need to go to the store and get some more ice, but they should be fine. This cage, if you don't know, if you want to know what type of coop and cage this is, let me show you. This is a Producer's Pride coop and cage. It's made by Tractor Supply. If you ever watch Leadformer 73, he has a lot. You can actually buy the cage by itself. I'm sorry, I have an eyelash out of whack here. He actually purchases a lot of the cages by themselves. They're really good cages. I think this is one of the best cages out there. Now, originally I had a cage with a coop on the inside. It was a little bit more triangular and longer. However, my issue was that the chickens would hop on top of the coop and poop. They hop on top of everything and poop. I have these wooden stands in here. I have 3. There's another one over there. And Brown Girl, she goes to the one over there and poops all over it. I have nesting pads on top to kind of protect their feet, but they hop on top of everything in there and they poop. What I didn't catch on video was that I have their food and water containers inside the coop. So if you're new to my channel, I used to hang the water and food on the cage. However, they would sleep on top and poop all over it, and I would be changing out food and water daily. I always check their water daily anyway, but I shouldn't have to check their food and doing a major bleaching and cleaning of their food containers. They're chickens, that's just what they're gonna do, but it was getting a bit too much. So I put their food and water containers inside the coop. They go up the ramp, and if they want anything, they go right in there and eat their food and drink their water. So now let's continue on my gardening duties. Let me go wash off my shoes, even though I don't think I got anything on it. But anytime I go in that coop, because they poop all over the place, I immediately go to the hose and spray wash off my boots, because I don't want whatever's on the bottom of my feet to travel indoors anywhere. Anyway, okay, let me just go get my water. I'm gonna wash my shoes, get my water out of the house, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I got my water, and I still have ice because this container keeps ice. It kept it all night. And these are watermelon hammocks. I got them because I'm growing the Bush Baby, Sugar Baby Bush watermelon. And I don't know how heavy they're going to be, but they are on cages. Also, these can be used for squash. I have pumpkins. I also have these plastic. Are they out here? Just a moment. I also have these plastic doohickeys that watermelon and squash, when they're laying in the garden bed, instead of them browning with the soil, you can lay them under here. Lay this under the squash or watermelon and it shouldn't brown. So I have lots of tricks up my sleeves. Well, I try to anyway. So the baby chicks are probably ready to get up. Oh Lord. Let's go in with the baby chicks now, shall we? There they are. Good morning. Let's see if I can get a good view of the chickie poos for you guys. Yeah, I know. It's morning. It's I'm gonna drop my watermelon hammocks here. Oh. Yeah, good morning. Yes, good morning. It's a fabulous morning. How you guys doing? Yes, you're sliding because the brooder's tilted, so you're sliding. That's right. Okay. Good morning, ladies. Yeah, da, 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 da. It's a small space, I know. You guys will be out next week. How's your water looking? The water's looking pretty good, actually. Just kind of clean one or two out. And I'm out of bags. That's all right, I'll use this. Let's turn on some lights. Hey, hey, dudes. So it's going to look like I'm getting rough with them, but I'm not. What they like to do is they like to try to jump out of the hutch. So I have to kind of push them out of the way to get their food. I think I'm just going to start sitting the food right next to the brooder. I try to give them more room, but sometimes they get in the way, and they don't understand that I'm trying to help them by looking at their food container. But yeah, here we go. Try to get the camera set up. Hopefully you guys can see it. Don't, See? Move, please. Move, please. Move. Move. Thank you. Thank you, girls. Yeah. So, I'm going to go toss this food out, clean this out, and then put some fresh food in here. And this should last them about, new food, about 24 hours. It's very low, so I'll be back in a moment. We'll let you guys watch them while I clean out the food. stuff. Come on. It's okay. Here's the food. Turn it over. Whoop. There's the food. Move, please. Move out of the way. Move. No, you see? See how she tried to escape? Move. No. That is the escapee right there. Go on and tap. It don't hurt. Your beaks ain't that big. Go on and go. Go. Ay, ay, ay. They're like, let's go for escape. Escape. They don't know I'm trying to help them. And there was a nasty poop. You guys can't see it. I'm looking at the camera right now. And then I have to come in here and clean. I'm going to put some more shredded wood in here to kind of cover up that stench. Let me wiggle out the thing. In fact, let me do it now. Okay. Well, you the one who want to stand there. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. What you doing? This is the escapee. You see how she just stand there? She loved to escape. Pull this out. Sorry. To clean everything out. Okay. Every morning. It is now going on 6:35. So now I need to go out and water the garden because it's going to be 93 degrees today. So I need to thoroughly water it. So I'm not going to record me doing that because that's going to take me about 45 minutes to an hour. I am fully dressed up under here. So that way once I'm done, they've already scooted all of the shredded wood into their food. Okay, I'll show you everything when I'm done. I think I just get tired because I'm bending over and sweeping and stuff. But yeah, that's the chickie poos in the morning. I try to help them. They won't let me do what I gotta do. But I force myself because they're baby chicks and they don't know any better. But they're in for a rude awakening when they get into that big cage out there. See, they have a pecking order in here. It's going to be a whole new pecking order when they get out there. And they probably going to be begging to come back in here. Let me fix their food because they can't get by. Just a moment. I had to move their food over just a millimeter or a second because they kept getting stuck between the brooder and the food. Anyway, I'm over it. They're over it. Time for me to head outside. Okay, it is 7:15 in the morning. I told you 45 minutes to an hour. It took only 45 minutes today because I didn't water the trees in the back. I'm watering them like 3 times a week, soaking everything up. And because they're trees, there's lots of shade back there. So gotta make sure they get watered in. Excuse me. I put the umbrella up over there by my bistro area just because the sugar snap peas and the Cherokee wax beans looking a little ragged. What is that noise? Sorry. But other than that, I'm done. I wish I could have held the selfie stick around, but I really needed to finish what I was doing, which was watering the garden, looking at everything. Everything's looking pretty good. I had to wrap the Cherokee wax beans kind of around some corn over there and just checking everything out, making sure not too much of any infestation on anything. When I opened the salad bar, because I have alyssum in there, lots of white flies came out. It attracts them, which is actually a good thing because I'd rather have those white flies on that alyssum than on all my other plants. Sunday I will be getting, of course, into the tomato bed. I'm just going to take the shade cloth and fold it just on top and trim everything, and I think I'm going to leave it that way because I want to make sure that the pollinators are able to get in there. Technically I can just shake the tomato plants and they should pollinate, but I don't want to depend on that. I noticed that the hummingbirds like going to everything, and kind of having shade cloth, it's good. It protects the plants, but it also hinders pollinators from getting where they need to go. I'm also going to hopefully get rid of that ghetto rigged shading I did over the peppers and the eggplant, and I'll be ordering me some shade cloth and everything else. Hopefully it will come over the weekend. If not, it'll come sometime during next week. But sometime today I will be recording myself separating the herbs and upplanting them, and I'm going to be putting them in the, of course, the tomato beds and the pepper and eggplant beds. And if I have enough, I'll probably throw some in the squash bed too. Just little containers of everything in those beds because that helps keeps pests away and helps attract beneficials. Okay, that is it for this morning. Thank you for joining me on my morning task with the chickie poos and the baby chicks. And you guys have a safe and restful Friday. Bye.